Welcome back, kids. It's Miss Sue. And Miss Sue's been very busy, gonna create a whole bunch of new things in a few weeks. But gotta ask you all had wishes. You made a wish before going to bed, right? Maybe it was for a new bike. Maybe it was for a new puppy. We all had wishes. So today I'm reading a book, Oliver and the Wishing Star by Jennifer Decker. Okay, get comfortable and let's begin. Oliver and the Wishing Star. Bye, Mom, Oliver shouted. I'm going swimming at Finn's house. I'll be back for dinner. Oliver reached for the doorknob. He was almost there, almost free, and then he heard, "Not so fast! Do you have any homework?" Oliver groaned. "Yes," he admitted. "But I'll finish it when I get back, I promise." See? Always doing your homework first, right, kids? Oliver's mom folded her arms and began tapping her foot. He knew that look. I remember those looks too. It was not good. "Oliver, do you remember the last time I let you go over to Finn's house without finishing your homework? How you were up way past your bedtime? Way past my bedtime, in fact. I seem to recall you fell asleep in class that very next day." "But, Mom," pleaded Oliver. "But, Mom, nothing," she said. "Why don't you take Cooper for a walk, and then you could start your homework before dinner." See? She's folding her arms. He's trying to plead with Mom. Signing Oliver looped the leash over Cooper's head. It was so unfair. How come he had to miss out on having fun just because his lousy teacher gave him homework? What was so important about homework anyway? "Dogs never have homework," he said as he walked. "In fact, dogs don't have any responsibilities. You got it so easy, Cooper, and I'm cursed." Look at Oliver and Cooper the dog. The farther they went, the more Oliver thought about the idea of being a dog. I know we're supposed to be the dog's masters, but who's really barking orders? You want to go for a walk? We take you for a walk. You want food? We give you food. And when you're done doing your business outside, who gets stuck cleaning it up? We do. I do, Oliver says, talking to his dog, Cooper. Seems like he wants to be a dog. Suddenly, Oliver realized he'd reached the corner. He eyed the crosswalk. He wasn't supposed to cross the street alone. But who was going to stop him? No one, that's who. Oliver looked left, then right, then left again, and then he defiantly stepped off the curb. Oh no! Oh, that's not supposed to happen. But breaking the rules wasn't any more fun than following them, and he quickly turned around. "Cooper, you don't know how lucky you are," Oliver said a bit later. "No homework, no chores, no having to eat broccoli. Yuck. You don't even have to say excuse me when you let one rip." Look. Let's see and find out what happens. "I trade places with you in a minute," That's when Oliver noticed the fallen star. "I wish on a fallen star," he whispered. Then he shouted, "I wish I were a dog." See, kids, he wished that he was a dog. Oliver waited a minute, then another. When nothing happened, he threw himself down on the bed in disgust. Look. Oh, wow. A little while later, Oliver awoke to the sound of Cooper growling. "What's the matter, boy?" he asked. Then Oliver spied himself in the mirror. He couldn't believe it. He really turned into a dog. Oh my goodness, his wish came true. Look, kids. There's Cooper the dog, and there's Oliver. He turned into a dog. His wish came true. Oliver looked around. He had to get out of there before Mom spotted him. He quickly hopped out of the window and set off down the street. "This is so cool," shouted Oliver. "I'm a free man. I mean dog." Look, he jumped out of the window. Oops, let's see what happens. But Oliver's happiness didn't last long. The darker it got, the colder it got, and soon it began to rain. Oh no! The wind howled and Oliver's stomach began to growl. Look at poor Oliver. Oh, see? That's when he heard Old Lady Brewster. She was well known for having a soft spot for strays. "Hi there, pup. I got some food for you." Oliver bounced forward, excited for a snack. There's Mrs. Brewster. Gonna give Oliver some food. But as he leaned in, a terrible smell hit his nose. "Gross! I'm not eating dog food," Oliver barked. "What is it, boy? Aren't you hungry?" asked the old woman. Look. He doesn't want to eat dog food. Oliver jumped off the front porch and headed home. Maybe somehow his mom would recognize him. But when he got home, he found his parents eating without him. They didn't even notice. "I'm gone," he sniffed. Oh, he began to cry. Head hung low, Oliver backed away from the window. He was so busy feeling sorry for himself that he didn't pay attention to where he was. Look. See how sad Oliver is? Aw. Gotcha! Who do you think got him, kids? Mrs. Brewster? A dog? Another dog? Let's find out. Oliver screamed for the dog catcher. Oh no, kids! To let him go, but no words came. Instead, the only sound was barking. Oliver saw his life flash before his eyes. How he wished this was all a bad dream. "Mommy!" Oliver screamed. "Mommy, help me!" Look at the dog catcher. Oh no, kids, oh no. "Oliver, wake up!" screamed his mom. Oliver opened his eyes. He was back home in his room. Phew. That must have been some crazy dream, Oliver's mom said. "You were tearing at your sheets, calling out to me." "It wasn't a dream. I was a dog. There was this star. I made a wish it was real." "Oh, Oliver, you just had a bad dream. Come on, dinner's ready." Look at Mom and Oliver. He's in his room. "It was a bad dream." Oh, thank goodness, right, kids? Oliver rubbed his eyes. With one last kiss on the head, Mom left Oliver's room. Throwing off his covers, He hopped out of bed and gasped. His feet and sheets were completely covered with mud. It wasn't a dream. Look. Oh no. That night at dinner, Oliver's dad asked if he would say grace. Oliver nodded. Dear God, thank you for this food we're about to receive. Thank you for my mom and dad, and thank you for not making me a dog. Amen. Oliver's mom and dad looked at each other and then at Oliver. What was that last thing you said, Oliver? Asked his dad. Oh, nothing, Oliver said. Look, they're at the dinner table, leaving Cooper the dog. And as he stuffed his mouth full of spaghetti, yum, yum, I love spaghetti. He made himself a promise to never again wish he were anyone or anything else. He was Oliver, and that was pretty good. The end. There they are, eating. Wasn't that a good book, kids? Oliver and the Wishing Star by Jennifer Decker. Be careful what you wish for, kids. See you next time. Bye.